Hi guys, hello, me is back, and how was the end of the school year? Mine was a little rocky, but let's focus on the topic of today. Today I want to talk about abortion. Well, most of you have heard about the Alabama, um, the law in Alabama against abortion. And I feel like it's a very hot topic that I can cover because, most of it is not black or white. And this is going to be something I'm going to repeat a lot in my video because I feel like most people don't get it. They don't get that most things are not black and white in life, and this is the perfect example. So without further ado, let's go on with the the arguments of the pro-life community. So what they tell us in general is that you don't have the right to murder someone, to to get a life out of of I've watched a pro-life video, which was of John Doyle, and I think his arguments were very articulated, and I think he made a fair point, that most women, they got an abortion out of convenience, which is true. I think is true, but it's not just that. For example, a lot of women will have an abortion because they cannot financially support a newborn baby in their family, or because they cannot use contraception because of religion. Religion is a topic that I will cover later. It deserves a video of its own because I have a lot to say on religion. And again, religion sometimes prohibits, sexual encounters before marriage, and especially in the Bible Belt, some female might have an abortion because of that, because they don't want to bring shame into their family, and that I understand. Also out of necessity, because having a baby, I know it doesn't make up for a lot of pregnancies, but some of the pregnancies are caused by sexual harassment, sexual aggressions, rapes, and I think that's yes, that is convenient for the woman, but it's also necessary for her psychological well-being. To me, I don't know if I would bear having the child of my rapist inside me and having to bring him to life. I don't know. I don't know myself enough for that, but I think that it would be very, very hard, and I understand those women who want to get rid of it. So I think this point to me is valid. It is valid because, they also say that the child does not have to suffer for the mother's mistake or the crime of a rapist. And I agree, but to a certain point, the child is not conscious. It does not have a conscience, not like the mother. The mother of the child, she's a fully conscious being. She has dreams, she has fears, she has other days to live, other children to have, right? And at one point, it all comes down to what you value the most, is what I commented on John Doyle's video. I said, do you value the life of the of a non-sentient being before that of, a fully conscious being like myself. So it all comes down to that. And it is a very complicated issue that we all cannot fully grasp for the moment. There are still debates on whether, life begins when the egg is fertilized by the sperm, or when, the baby comes out of the vagina. So we're not fully decided on that issue. But I think, yes, other arguments that I've seen used by pro-life people are, religious arguments, which I don't give much value to, because religion is all subjective. But another YouTuber that I've seen who's pro-life is Hunter Avalon. He's my idol, by the way. I really love him. He inspired me to, start this channel and to really think by myself. So if you're watching this, which I doubt, but if you're watching this, thank you, Hunter. And he said in one of his videos that fetuses can feel pain, yeah, which renders the late-term abortion concept very complicated. Because if that person in your belly suffers, is it ethical to kill it and make it suffer through the process of killing it? Unfortunately, the majority of abortions, they occur during the first semester. It's pretty damn rare that during the second and third semester, I think. So I can't answer that question for you. You will have to answer for yourself. Now on to the pro-choice abortion arguments, right? One of the most popular arguments on abortion is for pro-choice people is my body, my choice. And what Hunter answer to that was that it's not your body, it's the fetus's body. And what I think he did not understand on that is that it is your body that is going to go through the pregnancy. It's not, the fetus's body. The fetus is in a non how do you say that in English? In a non-pejorative way, in a non-insulting way. The fetus is a parasite, right? It lives a parasitic lifestyle. It takes out energy from the mother. It feeds itself from the nutrients of the mother. So that's the definition of a parasite. And it's not in an insulting way, really. It's just like the definition of it. I want to be very clear. I love children. In fact, I'm going to start tomorrow my job, which is at a day camp. So I love kids, right? So, yeah. I think it's also the choice of the father, right? The father has to have a say in it, even though it's the final choice should be to the woman. The woman is the one whose body is going to go through all the changes of, the hormones. And it's not very easy. It's not something that is easy to go through, especially like giving birth And even giving it up for adoption must be very, very hard, because even though you don't want the baby, you're gonna get attached to it, right? And it's gonna be very, very hard for you, and you're gonna feel guilty to give it up for adoption. So, and I also think that we all know that the foster care system is crap. Let's say it. Let's call a cat a cat. It's fucking crap. And most children will not live through an easy life in foster care. In fact, I think that there are more like drug issues in the foster care, and it's not an easy life. There's a lot of suffering involved in it. And my question is the suffering in the womb, why, while it is not a person, is it worth the suffering of a fully formed and sentient person in a world where you don't feel wanted, you don't feel accepted for who you are, where you feel abandoned and like an outcast. I won't give you my opinion on that, because I think it's important for you to think about it for yourself. I don't want to influence anyone. I want to make it very clear that as of today, I am not pro-life, but I'm not pro-choice either. I think this issue in particular, it requires a lot of thinking, a lot of what you think is right, because it is very subjective. It all comes down to what you value the most, and I can't answer that for you. That's all I have to say for today. I think I'm going to do very soon a video on. I think I'll do a video on. I'll do a video on gay pride and on straight pride, because it's coming soon. Straight pride, I think, is in August in Boston. And I'm gonna do a video on sexism, not only on women but also on men, with the feminazis and the MGTOW community. So thank you all for watching. It warms my heart to just see you that you've watched and you've liked the video. It's priceless to me, really. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. And don't hesitate to share. Feel free to ask any questions that you have, or any rectifications of mistakes that I've made during this video, because I'm not mistake free. And yeah, if you want me to do any subject, please go and make a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.